Hello guys, welcome back to another day, another pancing.
Alamak.
So, baik saudara nama dia ada series. So today before we go out to Antipon, we're gonna tie some rig. So we just gonna share with you guys what are the stuff or hook we use to tie our rig for Antipon. Alright, let's show you guys. Alright, today we got our brother Loki here to help us. Today a bit lazy to tie lah. Not today lah. Every time always lazy to tie lah. We ask our brother to tie for us. So, brother Loki, can you share with us? Usually at Antipon what hook do we usually use?
Okay, normally at the pond for anti-pond especially normally we use a very simple single hook with split shot. A very simple rig that will not actually got tangled easily lah. So that's why we use a single one. You can also use the Apollo rig if you like. It all depends on the depth of the water, how you want the bait to dangle, no? Some people like to use running sinker so that when the bait drop to the ground, then it can actually the live prawn still can swim up and all that. Some people like to use Apollo so that the bait stays where it's supposed to stay, so it all depends on your preference. So for today we'll just do a simple single hook with split shot.
Okay,
Using 2-0 hook. Oh, this is the one.
2-0.
2-0 hook.
Okay, so other than 2-0, usually what other hook can we use?
Normally, if you're using for normal kind of fishing, we'll just use 2-0 or 1-0. But if you're going for competition, then you might use the 3-0 up onwards. So for bigger fish. Oh, my eye also cannot see really. Rabun. Anyway, this is one of the ways to tie the hook. You just push through the push the mono line into the eye, and then you turn it this way, make it perpendicular to the hook, and then you give it a spin. It's up to you lah. You want to turn 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, up to you lah.
But the safest
I will do 7 actually.
7
7. After you make the twirl, very simple, you just push the balance into the loop and then you pull it down, then you tighten it slowly, bit by bit. See, tak ada plier tighten both side, pull, and it look nice. See, this one a big thick 60-pound line and then to make it look more kemas, we cut the balance. This is strong enough 60-pound line. Then how long you want it? Usually you use your hand about half a meter like that from your hand to your elbow like that lah. Then slightly more. Okay. So when you fish inside near the structures and all that a bit dark, right? So make it look nicer. Also, you can add this glow in the dark bit before you make a knot at the end, pushing these things first. See, so in dark structures this thing glow, right? So will attract the fish lah. Got some lights. And then now you just finish it with a loop, turn one round. You want to make it, normally you'll just push it in Normally if like this, right, you just push it inside here, right? But you want it a bit stronger, you go one round. Instead of going from behind, you go back to the front, like that. That one is called the figure 8 or what they say. And then you put inside here. Tangan kejung. See? Baru you dah ada figure 8, see? This one more tighter, this one, see? Same thing, tarik, kasih ketat, pull it so that it's taut. Confirm strong one, the knot. Then make it look kemas, you buang the balance. So you have here single split shot. Now this one very light. When you throw inside, it will float up, right? So you want to give it a certain certain weight to make it not go too far off. Then otherwise you get tangled with other people's line. So what you do is you add some split shot weight. This one depend on your preference. Some people got 2 gram, 4 gram, 5 gram or 6 gram, depending on how much you prefer lah. The weight, the dead weight to be on the floor. Then also the positioning also is up to you. Some people like it on top. Some people prefer it to be below. Some people use a live fish, right? Live fish can swim very fast, so they want the thing to be a bit heavier on the below side. They will put here. So for us, we use live prawn. We don't have to worry lah. Live prawn not as heavy as live fish, so we can use a smaller split shot. No need too heavy. Clamp it down. If we feel that it's not too, if it's still a bit too light, then we can use 2.
Because we don't have the bigger.
The bigger one finished already. Yesterday I used. Sorry. Yesterday I
can just make do with using 2 of the smaller one.
Then your preference you want to put 2, 3. This is the 1 gram one So alamak, terlepas the grip not so good because the line very thick. This one 60-pound line.
Actually don't need to be so thick lah, right?
You can choose also your preference. Some people use 25-pound. There's a lot of fundamental thingy that people talk about because of line If the thicker the line the vibration, some people will say, the vibration of the line will be like, will scare the fish away, that kind of thing. Then some people like to use the what they call it? Shock leader?
Shock leader.
For the one that is a bit transparent, what they call it? I forget already the name. Mestilah
100% fluorocarbon lah.
Fluorocarbon. The FC line. Alamak, this one too thick lah. Cannot lah. The line too thick. The split shot cannot gigit properly. Cannot bite into the line. Let me try one more time this one hopefully can. The line too thick. See, cannot bite.
Cannot go in.
But can this one. This one just a sample only lah. Done already. See. This one for pond good enough already. Some people can use this with live prawn. Then you act as a lure also can. Like how people fish using lure, right? Also can use this rig. Simple only. See? This one special. We use this colored line. Why? Because if you get tangled with other people, then there's a argument about whose fish is the fish hooked on to. Then your rig has this colored line, so they can identify, this one colored line, my one. So that's the reason. Okay, that's about it.
Alright. Right guys, another day, another pancing at Antipon again. So today is a Friday. We're fishing from 5 to 8. So let me get settled down, setting up first. Today I'm using my ugly stick. Yep. Using a different rod today, not using my usual bone hardcore. This one is one of those cheaper rods lah that I bought. Berapa ni aku beli tadi? 60 lebih. Yang ugly stick. Ha. 60 plus.
60 plus.
60 plus. So yeah.
American brand.
I got this at 60 plus. Medium. 6 to 15 pound line. Yep. So for the reel, I'm using my third Stradic.
Steady. That one confirm grouper one.
So we are gonna use the rig that our brother Loki tied just now. Baik. Today haven't see what is the challenge.
Today's challenge is to get the elusive grouper.
Today's challenge is to get the elusive grouper.
That is the challenge for today.
Grouper.
Because normally these grouper, they are very shy fish. They like to hide in the structures and all that. So it's a kind of a challenge to get them. You have to find them rather than they find the bait. So let's see how we do it today, okay?
Alright. Adakah? Today zero fighter.
Cakap 3 ekor.
Macam nari zero fighter.
Kita nari zero fighter pasal dalam pond tak ada ikan.
Baik.
Today's challenge is to get the elusive grouper.
Kalau ada ikan dah naik dah. Asal orang lain kita tak naik. Asal daerah kita yang kita pancing ni tak ada ikan.
Nari
Walaupun
gigit.
tadi hujan lebat.
Gigit tapi dia tak melekat.
Dia gigit pelan. Lepas tu hilang. Dia takut-takut. Mungkin air pasal campur air hujan kan.
Kira pukul berapa?
Sekarang dah jam 7.30.
So lagi setengah jam nak kena ada satu
Dia setengah jam Dia tengok. Kalau aku pay body kena dia balik sendiri lah. Kalau aku kena aku hantar body aku balik.
Right, mari kita tengok siapa yang kena.